Buddha was born in Nepal, but he became Buddha in India, in Bodh Gaya. He attained enlightenment there. And from there, all, whether it's Theravada or Mahayana, Vajrayana, all started in India.
So my family is not Buddhist, not at all actually.
Guru Rinpoche was also from India.
When I was 18, I was very much searching for the meaning of life. I was searching for happiness. I was searching for a lot of answers, what happens after you die.
पूजा पाठ मरेर के काम छैन के अनि पूजा पाठ तो विधि मात्रै छ अब बुद्ध धर्ममा खास वज्रायन भित्री हाम्रो मेन कुरा के हुन्छ उपाय अनि प्रज्ञा दुईटाको यो के भन्छ combination हुनै पर्छ.
I don't tell much about Buddhism because in my country people don't really understand much about Buddhism.
वज्रायनमा त गुरु नै बुद्ध हो है.
Before I turned to Buddhism, I was very much looking for happiness outside of myself. I was very much searching.
I need to understand what is the meaning of life, what is the meaning of death, what happens after death, because no matter how many educated people I met, they don't know about that.
My name is Pema Joachim. Joachim is my Dutch name.
Tashidile and namaste to all of you. I am Padma Vajra. I am an Akpa yogi in the lineage of Dujum Tesar. So I'm originally from India, but I've been living in Nepal for the last 8 years. So I have been practicing Buddhism for more than 10 years now. And I started my journey in India. So originally I'm from India and I'm not from a Buddhist family. But from a very young age, I had a very deep interest in spirituality. Because even though I grew up in Delhi and my main family background is more intellectual, education, science, I was also very good with that. But I always thought that there is something more to life, that there is a deeper meaning to life that we cannot really understand just by science, Then the most important turning point in my life happened when my dad passed away. He died. I was very young at that time, 19. So at that time, I really started having very deep feelings that I need to understand what is the meaning of life, what is the meaning of death, what happens after death, because no matter how many educated people I met, they don't know about that. They can just tell me what they read in books, but it's nothing in what we can really understand in life. So from that time, I started getting really deep interest in Buddhism. Then when I started reading on my own, I had a big shock that mostly Buddha Dharma, all Buddha Dharma started in India, right? Buddha was born in Nepal, but he became Buddha in India, in Bodh Gaya. He attained enlightenment there. And from there, all, whether it's Theravada or Mahayana, Vajrayana, all started in India. But unfortunately, because of different factors, Islamic invasion and then also Buddhism not getting more support, we lost Buddhism in India. But luckily, it was preserved in Tibet, it was preserved in Himalayas, it was preserved in Nepal also. So when I discovered that, I had very big emotion because I felt I am from India and these people, they started this such a long time ago. So how can I connect with it again? So because of this deep interest, I started studying more and more and more. And I joined Tibet House in Delhi. So Tibet House is a good institution by Tibetan government. And they have Tibetan studies, you can study philosophy, you can study different things over there. So I started my part studying Chonjuk, Bodhisattvacharya Vatra, but after some time, I started having deep interest in Guru Rinpoche, especially in the Nyingma tradition, because Guru Rinpoche was from India, and unfortunately not many people know about that. Even in Tibetan, we have prayer, we say Gyagar Penche Bola Karinche, right? But it means the great Pandita from India. We say that, but we don't really take it to heart. So when I discovered that Guru Rinpoche was also from India, then I had very strong faith in him. And then step by step, I started reading more, studying more. I started going Gompa, many Gompa in India, Himachal Pradesh. And then at the age of 25, I wrote my Tsave Lama, Jigme Namgyal Rinpoche. He's a great Dzogchen master from Kham in Tibet, but he's living in Sopema for now almost 30 years. So I was very fortunate. He took me as a student and he gave me the Nakpa, the yogi vows, and I started from there. Then I also had very deep interest in Dunjum Tesar because I always loved Cheer, I loved Troma Nagmo. So for that purpose, I came to Nepal. It's now almost 8 years, and I was also very lucky to connect with great masters here, Garab Rimpochhe, Dunjum Yangsi, Padmasambhava Rimpochhe, and now I'm studying with Gomshu Rimpoche, who's a great Nakpa yogi from Dolpo, and he specializes in Troma Nagmo in many other such rituals. So through that, mainly I hope that to learn as much as I can to benefit all sentient beings. So that's the main point.
My name is Pema Joachim. Joachim is my Dutch name. And I've been Buddhist for about maybe 22, 21 years. I was quite lucky to meet Buddhism quite early on in the West. My native country is the Netherlands, Holland. And I'm 40 years old now, so I'm trying to practice Buddhism for a few years now. First I started in the Longchen tradition, and then around 8-9 years ago I met a wonderful Dujum Lama, and I'm studying Dujum Tersa. I think it happened naturally. When I was around 8 or 9 years old, I was staying at my uncle's place, and my uncle, he's also a Buddhist, also a Vajrayana Buddhist, and I very much liked the atmosphere at her house, and I remember seeing the shrine room, and I remember very much the feeling of their house. So something touched me, and that's where my Buddhist journey started. I had a strong intuition that there was something about this. And then slowly, when I was 18, I met a Buddhist Lama, and I was very, he answered a lot of questions I always had. When I was 18, I was very much searching for the meaning of life, I was searching for happiness, I was searching for a lot of answers, you know, what happens after you die, and how to live a good life, all these questions I had. And when I met my Lama, when I was 18, he gave a lot of answers, and actually he even gave answers to questions I didn't know I had. It's difficult to explain, but there was a big change in my life. And so my family is not Buddhist, not at all actually. My father is more atheist, he more believes in science. My mother is a little bit spiritually interested, but not really Buddhist. So yeah, I'm the first sort of Buddhist from my family, but my uncle was a Buddhist, so that's how I got introduced into Buddhism at first. I think the biggest change that I felt is that I had a refuge. Before I turned to Buddhism, I was very much looking for happiness outside of myself. I was very much searching. I had a lot of unrest in me. And when I met Buddhism, slowly, when I got to know more about the teachings and when I started to practice more, I felt more peace of mind and I had a refuge. So the moment there was trouble in my life, I could turn towards the Buddhist teachings, and that was a big change. It was a big change. I don't tell much about Buddhism because in my country people don't really understand much about Buddhism. They have many ideas about what Buddhism is. They think Buddhists don't eat meat, they think Buddhists only meditate very silently, and especially they don't understand Tantric Buddhism. Especially Christians, they think Tantric Buddhism is like demon worship sometimes. So there's a lot of misunderstanding. So I don't tell them much. I mean, if people ask me, I tell I'm a Buddhist. I just try to be a good human being and in that way be a good example of a good Buddhist, and that's already hard enough.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
अब बुद्ध धर्म यस्तो छ, अब बुद्ध धर्म खास पूजा पाठ मरेर केही काम छैन के, अनि पूजा पाठ तो विधि मात्रै छ। अब बुद्ध धर्ममा खास बज्रयान भित्री हाम्रो मेन कुरा के हुन्छ, उपाय अनि प्रज्ञा दुईटाको यो के भन्छ कम्बिनेसन हुनै पर्छ। अब हाम्रो पूजा पाठहरू, अब छोका छाग्लेनहरू यो धेरै महत्त्वपूर्ण छ, विधिहरू छ, तर यो खास उपाय मात्रै छ। अब योसँग प्रज्ञा शरब पनि हामीलाई चाहिन्छै चाहिन्छ। अब प्रज्ञा शरब के भयो, अब छोगा छाग्लेनको पेचाहरू पुस्तकहरूको मेन मिनिङ के छ, यसको फिलोसफी के छ, हामीलाई ध्यान मिक्पा हामी कसरी हामीलाई गर्ने है, यसको अब तङपानीको खास शून्यताको कुरा हुन्छ, यो धेरै कुरा हुन्छ यसमा। तर यसको लागि मेन गुरु राम्रो हुनु पर्यो। अब खास वज्रयानमा त गुरु नै बुद्ध हो है, अनि सबभन्दा पहिला हामी लामालाई ख्याप्सुची भन्छ नि, अनि राम्रो गुरु खोज्नुपर्छ। वज्रयानको एकदम गुण ज्ञान परिपूर्ण हुनुपर्छ गुरुले है। त्यसपछि उहाँबाट वाङ अभिषेक पाउनुपर्छ। अभिषेक पाएपछि अब जेसुकी साथ नहोस्, हाम्रो ठोमाको भयो कि दर्शन भयो, दर्जे पूर्व वज्र केलाया जेसुकी भयो, तर अब गुरुबाट अभिषेक लिएपछि अब यसको लुङ, यसको आगम पनि सुन्नुपर्छ। त्यसपछि सबभन्दा महत्त्वपूर्ण के हो, यसको ठीक, यसको उपदेश, अब कसरी प्र्याक्टिस गर्ने, यो धेरै महत्त्वपूर्ण छ। अब यो छैन, अब हामीलाई धेरै पूजापाठ गर्नु सक्छ, तर के हाम्रो माइन्ड चेन्ज हुँदैन। त सबभन्दा ठुलो कुरा के हो बुद्धिज्ममा, चाहे थेरावाद होस्, महायान होस्, वज्रयान होस्, चित्त, हाम्रो माइन्ड कसरी अर्डिनरी टु विजडम, अर्डिनरी सामान्यबाट कसरी प्रज्ञामा चेन्ज गर्ने। अब यो पनि अब धेरै गाह्रो कुरा छ, अब यो विषयमा म धेरै विस्तारमा जानु सक्दिनँ। तर मेन के हो, हामीलाई हाम्रो के भन्छ क्षमता अनुसार अब शील पालन गर्नु पर्यो। यदि हामी ज्ञानियन हो कि लामा होस्, जेसुकै होस्, शील पालन गर्नु एकदम महत्त्वपूर्ण छ। अब हामीलाई बुद्ध धर्म गर्ने, त्यसपछि जेपिटी गर्नु भएन कि, अनि बाहिरतिर अरूलाई हानि नोक्सान पुर्याउने, अनि मारकाट गर्ने, यस्तो गर्ने, यो गर्नु पाएन है। अब यो धर्मसँग मिल्दैन। अब म के प्रायः देख्छु, अब नेपालमा खास योगी नागपा परम्पराको विषयमा अलि मिसअन्डरस्ट्यान्डिङ पनि हुँदैछ। अब कुनै मान्छे के बुझ्छ, अब नागपा भएपछि कि त हामी जेपिटी के पनि एमए गर्न सक्छ, यो अलि मिसअन्डरस्ट्यान्डिङ छ। म यसको विषयमा भन्न चाहन्छु, किनभने म पनि नागपाई हो। अब हाम्रो सङ्घभित्र अब नागपा परम्परालाई कसरी अब अगाडि बढाउने, यसको कुरा हुँदैछ है। अब नागपा भएपछि जेसुकै गर्नु पाएन कि, शील पालन गर्नै पर्छ है। अब कुनै मान्छे के सोच्छ, अब नागपा त जान रक्सी खान्छ, के गर्छ, यो राम्रो हुँदैन। हामीलाई एकदम शील पालन गर्नै पर्छ। त्यसपछि ध्यान कसरी गर्ने है। अब योगी नलजोर्बा हुन्छ नि, नलजोर्बाको मिनिङै योगी हो। अब योग शारीरिक योग पनि हुन्छ, सालुङ टुल्खोर हुन्छ, योट हुन्छ, तुमोहरू हुन्छ। अब केवल ध्यानमा बसेर पनि यो पनि योग हुन्छ। अब हाम्रो आज ठाउँमा पूजा भइरहेको छ है। अब ठाउँमा पनि खास चौगा चाग्लाङ पूजापाठ मात्रै होइन, यसको भित्री धेरै ठुलो कुरा छ। यो जोक्सिन अति योगाको हिसाबले छ, एकदम अन्तिम लेभलको कुरा। यो पनि अब दारु डेल्बो बजाएर पनि भित्रीदेखि हृदयदेखि अब मिक्पा गर्नुपर्छ है। पाठमा के आउँदैछ, अब क्याप्डो भयो, क्याप्डोको मिक्पा गर्नुपर्छ। त्यसपछि येनलाक दुब्बा हो, येनलाक दुब्बामा के लेखेछ, मिक्पा गर्नुपर्छ। बिना मिक्पा त अब यो सङ जस्तो भयो नि, गीत जस्तै भयो, मधुर लयमा केही यसको मतलबै छैन। त यो दुईटा हामीलाई जोड्नै पर्छ। अब नागपामा पनि चाहे ठुमा होस् कि वज्र केलाया होस्, गुरु रागपा हो, के होस्, धेरै यस्तो कुरा हुन्छ। अब यसको लागि खास बोधिचित्त हामीलाई हुनुपर्छ। बोधिचित्त पनि दुई प्रकारको हुनुपर्छ, साधारण अनि असाधारण। असाधारण त सिधै शून्यताको कुरा भयो। अब यो राम्रो गुरुबाट हामीलाई उपदेश सुन्नै पर्छ। त्यसपछि हाम्रो अनुभव अनुसार, हाम्रो क्षमता अनुसार हामीलाई ध्यान गर्नै पर्छ। यो छैन त यो सेतो लुगा लगाएर लामो कपाल लगाएर केही फरक हुँदैन कि, हामीमा अनि सामान्य मान्छेमा केही पनि फरक हुँदैन। त्यो खास यही हो। अब यो कुरा म किन सेयर गर्दैछ, अब खास नेपालमा त वज्रयानी हो नि, हामी सबै वज्रयानी हो। त थेरावाद छ, तर खास हाम्रो हिमालमा वज्रयानी मात्रै छ। अब यो कुरा नागपा मात्रै होइन, सबैलाई यो कुरा बुझ्नुपर्छ। अब हाम्रो खास हिमालमा जेसुकै हाम्रो एथनिक कम्युनिटी भइसक्यो है। अब डोल्पो होस् कि शेर्पा होस्, तामाङ होस्, सबै मान्छेसँग वज्रयानको वाङहरू छ। त्यो लिइसकेपछि अब सबै मान्छे अब वज्रयान न्यामलेन्पा वज्रयानको साधक भइसक्यो हो। त्यो कारण गर्दा अब हजुरहरूको गुरुबाट प्लिज शिक्षा लिनुहोस्। अब समय के हुन्छ, सबभन्दा ठुलो कुरो त समय हो। समय छैन बुद्ध धर्म, खास वज्रयान छैन। अब समयमा पनि धेरै कुरा हुन्छ, यो म अब अहिले बुझाउन सक्दिनँ। तर खास गुरुसँग हाम्रो समानता कसरी राख्नुहुन्छ, इष्टदेव हाम्रो यदि ठोमा नागमा हो कि दोजे के भन्छ पूर्व होस्, जेसुकै होस्, अब इष्टदेवसँग पनि कसरी समानता हामीलाई राख्ने हो, अनि यसको पनि खास शील के हुन्छ, यसको ध्यान कसरी गर्ने, हामीलाई के गर्नु पायो, के गर्नु पाएन, यो सबै एकदम अति नै महत्त्वपूर्ण कुरा छ। यो राम्रो गुरुबाट लिनै पर्छ। यसमा के भन्छ अरू मार्ग नै छैन। अब वज्रयानमा के खास हुन्छ, एउटा इक्जाम्पल हुन्छ कि गुरुबाट अब एउटा बोतल छ है बोतल भित्री सर पर हालेछ अब सर माथि जान सक्छ तल जान सक्छ अरू कहाँ जान सक्दैन नि वज्रायना पनि यही हो वज्रायनामा प्रवेश भइसकेपछि माथि जाने अनि तल पुग्ने माथि के भयो माथि हाम्रो सिंहम भयो है दैवचनकी सिंहम हो कि गुरु रिम्पोचेको जन्दोकपालरी हो उता जानुभयो अब समय बिग्रे कि हामीसँग के भन्छ दुष्कर्महरू दिक्पहरू छ हामी एकदम तल जान्छ बिचमा केही छैन अब त्यही हो यो कुरा हामीलाई बिस्तारै बिस्तारै हाम्रो क्षमता अनुसार शिक्षा अनुसार हामीलाई बुझ्नै पर्छ यो बिना त वज्रायना हुँदै हुँदैन त यो म एउटा मेसेज दिन चाहने थियो हस् थ्याङ्क यू नमो रत्नत्रय